Welcome to TTN Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed and here I am with the latest and updated news for Wednesday, June 7, 2023. According to BBC, scammers on social media are charging students hundreds of dollars for offering fake general certificate secondary education and a A-level paper ahead of the exam day. These are the UK equivalent of school leaving or university entrance examination and are available in a wide range of subjects. One of the students the BBC spoke to said that an Instagram user asked for $620. The student added that this is the most talked about hype of exam season. Both sets of exam take place between May and June. The 15-year-old first saw accounts claiming to sell GCSE exam paper on TikTok. India is a vibrant democracy and anybody who happens to go to New Delhi can see that for themselves, the White House said on June 5 as it appeared to dismiss concern about the health of democracy in India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be on a state visit to the US later this month. Pakistani court orders immediate release of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Vice Chairman Shah Mahmood Qureshi. A Pakistani court on June 6 ordered the immediate release of Pakistani Tehreek-e-Insaf Vice Chairman Shah Mahmood Qureshi, who was arrested following the May 9 violent protest. Mr. Qureshi, 66, served as Pakistani Foreign Affairs Minister from 2018 to 2022 under Imran Khan's regime. He was among the top PTI leaders arrested after violent protests following Khan's arrest on May 9. He has been arrested multiple times since his first. India played key role in COVID drugs vaccine development, according to WHO chief scientist. India played a key role globally in the development of vaccines and manufacturing of drugs, diagnostics and therapeutics in the 3 years of the COVID-19 pandemic, according to WHO chief scientist Jeremy Farrar said on Tuesday. Dr. Farrar, who is attending the 3rd G20 Health Working Group meeting here, praised India for the way it has hosted the G20 presidency despite complication and tension around the world. The world's very complicated place at the moment, it's tense. We all lived through the last 3 years of a terrific pandemic. India played an absolutely critical role in science and technology, development of vaccine, manufacturing of drugs, diagnostics and therapeutics. It played a key role globally, Farrar said. Sri Lankan cabinet approved proposal to remove many VAT exemptions. Sri Lanka's cabinet minister has approved a proposal to draft a bill to cancel the existing simplified value-added tax methodology from next year and to remove a large number of value-added tax exemptions, a spokesman said here on Tuesday. The proposal was made by President Ranil Wickremesinghe. In a press conference, cabinet spokesperson Bandula Gunawardene said Sri Lanka must introduce 2 revisions to the VAT as per an agreement with the International Monetary Fund. The IMF in March approved a 48-month extended arrangement under the extended fund facility of about $3 billion to support Sri Lanka's economic policies and reform. Sri Lanka has a number of goods and services that are exempt from VAT and the IMF has demanded most of these exemptions to be removed, Gunawardene said. Iran to reopen embassy in Saudi Arabia after 7 years. The move comes in accordance with the China-brokered agreement between Tehran and Riyadh. Iran has confirmed it will reopen its embassy in Saudi Arabia this week, 7 years after it was closed due to a diplomatic rift. In a short statement on Monday, the Iranian Foreign Minister spokesman Nasir Kanani said Tehran embassy in Riyadh will be reopened on Tuesday, followed by the reopening of its consulate in Jeddah and its representative office with the Organization of Islamic Cooperation a day later. Kuwait is turned out to cast vote in parliamentary elections. Polling stations opened across Kuwait on Tuesday, where the country is electing its 3rd parliament in 3 years. There was a great turnout by senior citizens who were casting their vote for the 2023 National Assembly state news agency Kuna reported. Kuna went on to report that Kuwaitis were hoping the election would bring political stability with cooperation between the legislative and executive authorities. The general election was called by the Kuwaiti Emir Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Sabha last month. Top polluter Indonesia to phase out single-use plastic by 2030. Indonesia, one of the world's worst plastic polluter, in going to phase out single-use plastic product by the end of 2029, Environment and Forestry Minister Siti Nurbaya announced this week as the country aimed to achieve its zero waste goal by 2040. Neom attract investment of 21 billion rial for the first phase of the project to expand its residential communities. Phase of the expansion of its residential communities, a social infrastructure project aimed to accommodating the growing workforce in Neom. The value of the agreement for the first phase is more than 21 billion rial, making it one of the largest international partnerships between the public and private sector in the field of housing. The agreement includes the construction of 10 housing complexes that will accommodate 95,000 residents working in the various Neom projects by the end of the first phase, as a sustainable builds modular unit that can be reused for other tasks, and the new complex will provide various basic services such as healthcare clinic and fire station, in addition to many among the recreational facility such as multipurpose sport field, cricket court, tennis ball, volleyball, basketball, swimming pool and various recreational facilities. The list of winning companies for the first phase contract includes a number of leading national companies in the kingdom, including Alfanar International Development Company, Al Mutallaq Real Estate Investment Company and Nesma Holding Company, while Tamasa Holding Company participate in the project through 2 partners, Al Mujal Group Company Al Arabi and the Saudi Arabian Trading and Construction Company. Russia to let Air India land reserve plane in Russia after forced landing. Russia is ready to give Air India permission to land a reserve aircraft in Russia for East after one of the airline plane flying from Delhi to San Francisco was forced to divert and land there, Russian aviation authority Rossavizia said on Tuesday. Rossavizia, which said it was checking the plane's technical condition, said there were 220 passengers and 16 crew on board. Air India had earlier said there were 216 passengers and 16 crew on board. That's all in today's headlines. Thanks for watching. If you want to receive more important headlines around the world, keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and hit the bell icon to receive notification.